Drop it on them random.
From the land of Wilt and Kareem and Magic, it's Los Angeles, California and Staples Center. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams.
And Ed, when you think about greatness, you think about this franchise has 16 titles. That's the second highest number in the NBA, but they're making the right moves to hopefully get to 17 soon.
Let's see if this Lakers franchise can recapture the glory. We're ready to go in this one. Won by the Heat. Jay, sometimes it's not just the Heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we have played the Heat, and I think other franchises from cold cities have been the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that opposing teams are ready to play.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
LeBron James, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 73%. First one, count it. So he hits the first, misses the second. Dragic, the pass taken away by the Lakers.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
And scores.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
To James. Sets him up. Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. And there's the whistle. Neither player giving up an inch. We have a tie-up. After the tie-up, they're in position for the jump ball. Richardson to Dragic. Trying to cash in. Can't connect. Ball with it up top. Leads three. To James. Hassan Whiteside swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
He's too small. He's too small.
Shot from in close, no good. To James. 4-3. You give him that much time, he's going to make you pay. LeBron James with the three.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Wade to Whiteside. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Whiteside to Wade. Has a chance. Shot misses for Wade. Swings it to Caldwell Pope. Lonzo Ball, his first effort, off the mark. On the follow, way to stay with it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Dragic with it. 8-0 is the score. To Richardson. Dragic to Whiteside. Oh, defender pulling the chair. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 13, Bam Adebayo.
Dragic to Richardson. Dwayne Wade. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
I got blocked. That's that screen.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Short jumper stays out. It's the Heat with the possession. Defense making the ball handler work. Dwayne Wade to Dragic. Fires the three. Cleans it up. And a chance coming up at the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Bam Adebayo at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 72%. And hits the first free throw.
Nice break.
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Lonzo with it. It's an 8-point lead. Deep right corner. Josh Richardson with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Wide open look, won't go.
The defense has to find a way to become mentally present in this ball game. Another open look, the offense is picking them apart.
Lonzo Ball with the rock.
My ball.
Screen right, screen right, screen right.
To Kyle Kuzma. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while too, I guess.
Dragic with the basketball. Margins 8. And the defender over-pursues, and he's called for it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Whiteside to Richardson.
Number 21.
Screen, get over, get over.
Dragic to Whiteside. Kyle Kuzma sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Has a look. Bullock can't connect.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
And they pounce. To Kyle Kuzma. Cashes in for 2.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Dragic. And that's rebounded by the Lakers. Rondo into the front court. His team leads it by 10.
Shut up, shut up.
Short jumper off the mark. Dragic into the front court. Looking to make something happen. From the outside, no good.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Josh Richardson snatching it out of the air. That's out. Last touch by Josh Richardson. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Number 14, Brandon Ingram.
Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
He'd have the basketball.
Defense, let's go.
To Wade. Nothing going here on that drive. Wade.
Watch the cutter, man.
Dwayne Wade. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Now, I know you probably don't want to hear this, but you have to take it one possession at a time. You have to continue to chip away. It hasn't been the best first quarter, but if you get a couple more of those to drop, you'll find yourself right back in this ballgame.
Dwayne Wade to Dragic. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Here's Rondo with it. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. To Kyle Kuzma. Oh, he had him there for a second. Kuzma to the basket, but his shot stays out. Dragic with it. Down 8. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Lakers ball. A drive baseline, but the shot won't go. Wade to Dragic. Dwayne Wade to Dragic. Here comes the screen. And McGee there for the rebound. Deep 3 at the buzzer. And a three-pointer at the buzzer for good measure. What a finish to the opening period. A great stretch here to start the game. We played a quarter here on Valentine's Day. Jay and I are back after this. It's a special presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Lonzo Ball brings it up the floor. Couple of cracks at the line now.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Lonzo Ball at the line. First try, no good. Missed the second as well. Wade over to the right side. To Waiters. The drive right to the basket. Dwayne Wade. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Ball for 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Dwayne Wade. Nice pass to set things up. Dion Waiters powers it through.
An easy 2, get back on defense.
Los Angeles, they have it. Ball to Josh Hart. Probing the defense. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Wade. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Ball with the basketball. The lead stands at 10. Out of bounds, last touch by the Heat, so it stays with the LA Lakers. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 7, Warren
Jay, the Lakers, not just a great franchise, but they are a brand in the NBA. With LeBron James, what do you make of Laker fans accepting him maybe now or down the road as one of their own?
They better accept him now. I agree wholeheartedly with Jeannie Buss when she said they're not Laker fans if they're not happy about LeBron James. He is a Laker, and this is one of the most loyal fan bases we have, not just in this country, but in the entire world. The most Twitter followers of all the teams in the NBA.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Dragic. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Great feed. Throws it down.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Dragic with the basketball. Down a bundle. To Waiters. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Ball. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
And he missed the free throw. Dragic into the front court. His guys down big. Runners good there.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
It's James controlling the offense. LeBron James. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
From the painted area, won't go down.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chippy.
Tough make through traffic.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Dragic with it. He'll run the offense. To Richardson. Spins and scores.
Come on, somebody tell me when he added that to his arsenal.
Ball brings the rock up court. Nothing going here on that drive. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Josh Richardson, he is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Ball into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Screen coming. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Dragic to Waiters. Deep two there, won't go. Ball with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. Curling inside. James to Ball. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Come on, show me something better than that, baby. Game time.
To Waiters. To Dragic. Short jumper won't fall. Ball to James.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Lonzo Ball. He's 3 for 7.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
To Caldwell Pope. Kuzma. Oh, had him going there for a second. Caldwell Pope. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Count the basket at the rim.
I wasn't quite expecting him to get there, but I can be wrong. Sometimes, not a lot, but maybe sometimes.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia. Into the game for the Heat.
Hassan Whiteside with the block. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Hassan Whiteside. James Johnson rejects it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Miami with the basketball. To Richardson.
Watch that cutter.
No good. Defense catching a break there.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
To Richardson. A drive, but he can't get it to go. To James. To Ball. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. From 18 feet, at the buzzer, it's good, just as the horn sounds. Inching a little closer, but still down at the break. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. Very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Lonzo Ball with the rock. Takes stock of the floor. Oh, Lonzo Ball. Now 4 for 9.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Driving right to the basket. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Ball to Kyle Kuzma. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's what the King does. James, the quick catch and shoot there for 3.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Missed it. How'd that not go down? Another shot stays out. Lonzo controls the offense. Oh, nice find for the basket.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Richardson. To Dragic. Waiters. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Lonzo with it. Looking to make something happen. Short jumper stays out.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
And Jay, they call the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2.
To Dragic. Five seconds to shoot. Dragic. Not that time. To James. Throws it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Richardson. To Dragic. Josh Richardson. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Goes to the left side. Kuzma to James. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Dragic against the great shot blocker, Chandler. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Oh, he had it. Richardson, deep right corner. The shot almost to Caldwell Pope. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Hassan Whiteside sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
He was hacked. They let it go. James to Caldwell Pope. James had made his first couple, but he misses there. Dragic to Whiteside. Slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Hassan Whiteside. Tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Deep left corner. Waiters buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Now the Lakers gonna use it.
Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Short jumper off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
And count the basket.
attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Here comes the screen. JaVale McGee gets it at the top of the key. To James. Oh, he had him there for a second. Shot clock winding down. Can't connect.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
In the game for the Heat, number 13, Bam Adebayo.
Dwayne Wade. Into the front court comes Rondo. His guys holding the big lead. And count the basket inside.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Dragic with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
He gets it.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Flash at the controls. Jumper's good.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
I got ball. I got ball. That's me.
To Josh Hart. Just not going down.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Almost, and he's not getting the call. Has a chance, it's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay. Deep three at the buzzer. That's the end of the quarter. So far, it's been all Lakers. So the Heat will have it to start this fourth and final quarter. They're looking up at a big margin. And that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A-plus game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
Lakers at the controls right now. To Josh Hart. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And McGee there for the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Off the mark, not a high percentage shot. Los Angeles has the basketball. Here comes the screen. There's the toss. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Baseline drive. He's looking for that touch.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Dragic into the front court. His guy's down big. He wants it at the rim and scores.
It's not a travel, Ed. You're allowed 2 steps after you pick up the ball. Now, these steps may be more east and west instead of north and south, but this is the new game that these young kids are playing.
Jay, they're so athletic. I would imagine it varies from official to official.
Or it varies from great player to great player.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes. To Caldwell Pope.
Entering the game for Miami, number 0.
Lets it fly from long range. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He's going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 78% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Second of 3, no good. Dragic with it. Down a bundle. Wade to Dragic. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, short.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
A lot of contact. No whistle to Caldwell Pope. Nothing going here on that drive. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
First one goes down. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Hart to Caldwell Pope. Fires the 3. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is going to get a chance at 3 here. At this juncture, he's shooting 60% from the line. Can't connect on the first free throw. That one won't go. One more to come. Missed opportunity. 0 for 3 at the line. To Richardson. And draws the foul. So Hassan Whiteside will go to the line to shoot 2.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Couldn't keep it in. It's out off Tyson Chandler. Dragic against Chandler. To Wade. Nothing going here on that drive. Richardson. That's off the side of the rim. No good. To Caldwell Pope. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Has a look. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Gets a look, can't hit.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Number 40, Udonis.
That's me. I got ball.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball.
Hart looking for his man. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Hart going to launch beyond the arc. Can't connect. It's no good. Trying to cash in. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
I got ball. Got something for him.
Hart over to the right side. Curling inside to Kyle Kuzma. Knocks down a tough shot. That was smothering defense.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Has a chance, and it's Chandler with the rebound. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. Sheer strength to slam it down. He ran right through the gauntlet.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Lakers ball. Hard shot, no good. From long range. Missed it.
Good job. Pick up.
Dwayne Wade to Dragic. Has a look. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Kicks it around the perimeter to Ball. 4-3. Lonzo Ball is going to get 3 shots here. He's struggled so far. Knocks down the first. Second one's no good. One more coming. And he missed the free throw. 1 for 3 on that try. Dragic with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Caldwell Pope to James. Can't connect from in close. To Wade. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. To James. Kelly Olynyk pins it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Tyson Chandler. Huge block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
LBJ has it. nothing going here on that drive. Nice finish at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Desperation shot here from half court. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers got themselves a win here today. And some people may disagree, but I think their ball movement was the biggest key to their victory. Still, I think we'd all agree that they made the defense look slow and confused throughout this matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Heat put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Miami Heat.
Game track. Assists.
The Los Angeles Lakers played fantastic team basketball today. Ball movement is clearly what separated these two squads.
Player of the game.
LeBron James could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a view of the upcoming games for the Los Angeles Lakers. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
Drop it on the random.